Buddy, so we're going to do a video. If you've been playing a long time, you know, and once you realize what I'm doing, if it's the same thing, then you can just shut it off, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to do a video on ship control, and it's basically the idea of rotating your fleets so that you don't lose one ship when you're in a battle, because if you lose a ship, you lose X number of your offensive side. Your offensive side goes down by what, 20%, right? And which means you're not going to kill the other guy as fast, which means he's going to shoot you as more, which means he's going to kill you faster. So the best thing that you can do is to keep all of your fleets alive, even if all of them are almost dead. So I'm going to do a 55 with an MCX. I've already done one 55 with the MCX, and what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do two more. We're going to see if we can eke out 3 55s from this MCX fleet. Now you can see I'm already I'm not halfway, but I'm significantly damaged, and I've already used up my rocket. And if you also notice, I don't have significant damage on one. They're fairly. See, number 4, that's the least damaged one, and I want to know this. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using our number keys, and I'm still using my macro, but you can use the up arrow key to move stuff around. You just got to remember to reuse the up arrow key to put it back in a grouping if you use the number keys to separate them. So what I'm doing right now is really for the fact that I have siege missiles, and siege missiles have a shorter range than assault missiles. And if I actually want to be on parity with their range, I would have to have assault missiles with a solid fuel booster 3. I have siege missiles with the strike system 3, so therefore my range is even that much more reduced. So I have to drive into them. I can't just be on parity with them. I can't auto something like this. And I don't want to get too close to these turrets. So what we're going to do is we're going to do here, and then what I'm going to hit is the 4 key, and I'm going to make, I want the one with the least damage to go just a little bit closer. And going to go up to the next one. One with least damage takes a little bit closer. Now here's my problem is once I finish these, I will actually not know if 4 has the least damage anymore. Probably won't with all these missiles shooting at it. So they just all packed them together. So I don't know that 4 is actually the lead ship anymore. But I'm not overly worried about it, because in all reality these assault missiles are nowhere near as strong as what these turrets shoot at me. So I'm not usually all that worried. Okay, let's bring it up here. Get this last one out. Now what we want to do a little bit, I need to know what I got. Nope. I'm trying to figure out which one has less damage. That one probably doesn't. Okay, we'll just wait till they oh, there's a good one. 3. There we go. 3 looks like our winner. So we're going to go up to this first turret, find your dot, put your dot of your least damaged ship just a little bit, maybe just a little bit ahead of the other ones. So it's going to stick out, because these guns are always going to shoot at the thing closest to them. See how that ship is just a little bit ahead? That's as much as it needs to be. Because if it's too much more ahead, then other stuff might start shooting at it too. And we do want to minimize what shoots at our stuff. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to swing out a little wide. And as we're swinging out, I'm going to separate them out just a little bit so I can reassess who has what damage. I'm looking at one being reasonably decent. probably gonna do is till 1. That is gonna be our next lead ship when we're coming into this guy. If we go up a little bit high enough, then we will pretty much, once the Howie shoots out to you, need to go in and start killing something. Okay, remember this is going to keep adjusting. So to the 1, pull the 1 out just a hair. Did the 1 out come here? Yep, the 1 out came in here. Yep, tell them to stop moving. You can tell the ship to stop moving by clicking on a target that is already in range. That will make it stop moving. And now what we need to think about is what is our next least damaged ship, because I'm thinking maybe 3. We're going to try 3. I think that's what I see in there. And not so much. That's actually more damage than the other one was. So I'm going back to the one we had before, which I think is 4. The 4 should eke itself out a little bit closer. There we go, see? We're almost out of range of that. It didn't start shooting until the last ship pulled in. So the highest ship is slightly in range. So now we're going to try to pull up here. I'm going to try to stay out of range of this guy down here. Now we don't want to favor 1 too much anymore for a little while. So let's try 5. Just tell it going to start turning in, and it'll separate itself out a little bit. So when the other ships start turning, okay. And let's see what else we got. That one's not too bad. Let's bring it down. Basically, I ignore these because these will die with siege missiles by the time I'm ready to actually shoot at the next thing. And they're all in order, so once they're all in range, I can click them and it didn't tell them to stop. There's no real reason to stay at the maximum edge anymore because I don't outrange anything. They're gonna shoot me anyway. So now we bring it in. Make sure we get in range of this. I don't want my guns to ever stop shooting. If they ever stop shooting and I'm being shot at, that means I'm dying and I'm not killing. So you want to maximize your doom. So seeing we did pretty good on that one, but now we still need to pull off another one. Where is another one? This sector I'm in and the section I'm in doesn't actually have a lot of high-level people. I might have to pause. Jesus, I really do have to pause. Hold on a second. I don't remember the button right now. Pause. Okay, so we should be recording again. So that's heading down that way. Let's just do a quick little look-see. See if I see anything worth looking at in here. Probably not. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm refitting my assault mortar dread to this with the idea I'll switch this out with that new thingy that makes the projectiles go faster, and this will go in the defend fleet. It may or may not be any good or not, I don't know. We're going to try it after that's done. I think I still fit weight. I'm going to go back and work on the second fleet of MCXs. Are we there yet? 35 seconds. Well, I'll show you which one I'm talking about. This thingy. With the projectile speed dropping in fast, with the projectiles dropping faster, it's you're more likely to catch a ship moving. Maybe not a blitz fleet, but you're more likely to catch a ship moving. And at some point we'll talk about the this new thingy they added, the reputation, something others, road crews. I haven't really paid much attention to it yet, because I think these got to be unbubbled to really make that work right, and they haven't done that yet. Okay, so this is a full one. Notice I'm a lot more damaged now. Let's see, so we pick our winner. Right now our winner is number 2. So it's going to be our winner chicken dinner. So we're going to do the same thing that we did before. I pull them up and over and out of the way. And then we pull them down. Your approach might vary. Depends on what your fleets are. If I use Spectres, I usually come in straight from the dead bottom because I like to take out this and then come down and then have the ships come after me. It's just what I like to do. Alright, here we go. And I already forgot which number was it 2? I think 2 was the one with the most life. Just wiggling them so they number 2. There we go. Basically what I did was I hit the number 2 key, aimed like in the water in front of it, and then as soon as I realized it was ahead, then I went ahead and clicked on the ship so it would stop moving. Same basic idea. I moved the 2 up ahead so I knew I could re-click on it again, although I'd used the key, I didn't click on the actual ship. And this one, it'll probably be a lot closer to, oops. So what's this one? This one looks a little bit lively. Oh, that's still 2. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now this is where we really have to be paying attention and have to really balance our fleet. You don't want to balance too late, because if you balance too late and you miss and you screw up and you have a ship that's kind of slightly off skew and so it gets targeted by something, you don't want to lose it earlier. So I like to try to just keep balancing them, and that way if you goof, which you will goof time and time again, we're going to see if 2 is still actually good. I don't even know if I'll be able to tell. I think I should be able to tell once, because I did pull that one ahead. So yeah, that one's still okay. Alright. So actually I'm not going to lead with that one for a little while, because now it's not really the least damage. I don't see it's actually starting to catch on fire, so we're going to pull that one over. Yeah, not really that one either. Yeah, that's a good one to pull over. That is 4. I think that's 4. So we want 4 to be a little bit ahead, and we really don't want you to be quite so close. Think you can stop moving? Oh man, you're turned weird. 4. Okay, that's still 4. Okay. 4 is still our winner, and then we're probably going to go to 1 next. So 4. Oops. Oop, oop, oh, shoot. Did not mean to do that. I think I just aimed in the water. Oh no, oh no. Pull over, pull the ship over, pull the ship over. Okay, that did not go to plan. I did not want to lose that ship. So what we want to do, pull this guy up. Okay. Is the torpedo still shooting this guy? Yes, we need to pull him down a hair. If I get the torpedoes to quit shooting at him. There we go. Okay, now let's pull everybody in. And then 3 will actually be... Three will be what we'll pull in once 1 starts to actually die. So we'll go to 3, and we'll say 3 comes in a little more. Once they all kind of line up. Barely. Oh my goodness. Then we'll go 5 if we need to. Let's keep your eye on them. Pull 5 out. 2 will be our next one. I think we'll be alright. So you can see how little life there's really left on any of them. And if I had let them sort of die off, I probably would have not finished these turrets at the end. So that's how I take 3 55s with 1 fleet. So, pretty happy with that. That pretty much gets me, you know, you get 338,000 per one, so, you know, you're almost picking up $1 million each time you got to repair the fleet. So, I hope that helps people. It's not just for these kind of things, it's for all of the different battles. It's even against people, it's even against bases. If you can change what ship is leading, you get an option to spread that damage so that you keep firing. You still have that heavily damaged ship is still allowed to fire, and so it's still helpful and still useful. But you have to balance them out. You have to let the strong guy lead. So I hope that helped people. Talk to you later. Bye bye.